Good afternoon, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I got to get this back wall put together and stand it up. It is incredibly hard to move around in here. So the very first thing I need to do is get stuff shifted back against this wall back here so that I can build the wall here and then start bringing in my stuff. First I'll bring in the sole plate, set it up down at the end, and then I'll start building the wall. Last night when I left off on this stuff, I ran to town. Natalie and I ran to town. We got some 2x10s and a couple extra 2x6s just in case. Getting tired of running to town. So I have the header material. I'll show you that. Let me see. We got a drawing right here. That's for my headers above the door, which are a sandwich. They're two 2x10s with foam in between. I'm only going to put on the outside just like this, and then I'll build the rest of it in place. It's just a nicer way of doing it. I pre-built all the ones in the house, and it was just a pain in the butt. So having it fixed into place, I'm hoping it'll make it easier, but you'll see that shortly. So let's get this place cleaned up. Get stuff shifted over, and I have to take the cover off of that OSB right there. Right now it's got water underneath it from that big rain, and it's probably a steam bath in there, and it'll ruin that stuff if I don't get it dried out. So let's get to work. Okay, so got her all cleaned up, nice and neat, got room to work, everything's marked out. So what I got to do is cut these header pieces, which are 33.5 inches long. They're just plain old 2x10s at 33.5. So I need 4 pieces like that, which I'm going to go cut right now. Then what I'm going to do is make sub-assemblies. I'm going to screw these headers to the studs that go on the sides. I might put the jack studs in there as well, but then I'm going to glue the foam in there and then get the other side on. I'll just have it leaning up onto the a sawhorse. That way I can get clamps on it, and the jacks or the studs themselves will help keep it from flopping around. It's really hard to get all this stuff glued together just sitting on the floor. That should give it some support. So I'm going to go cut these 4 header pieces, and then I will be back here to assemble these sub-assemblies. Okay, I got my headers and header and my jack studs cut. I cut the full studs the other day, so it's just a bunch of assembly now. What I need is 4 assemblies like this, or sub-assemblies. I need to screw this jack stud to the stud, nice and flush on the bottom. I need 4 like that. Then I will prop it up a little bit and screw these in like that, and then put another one of these on this side. And once I have 2 of them, I'll probably put these little cripples in at the top right away, and then assemble it to the sill plate, and then get the rest of my studs in. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sounds like a plan. All right, let's get started on this. The two assemblies are done. One of these is a window, one is a door that will be covered over. They'll both be doors at some time. It's just like that one up there. That is a door, frame for a door inside the wall. All I got to do is take the window out, and that'll be my door out onto the deck. Same thing here. This is framed out for a window right here. I'm going to put the sill plate in when I put the sill plates for the rest of them in. But it'll have a window in it until we add the addition on. Then the window will come out. This sill plate and this little stud there will get taken out. This will be opened up and this stud will come out. Everything's just screwed in, and then two doors will go in there, two rooms in the next part of the addition. But for now, one window, and this just gets covered right up. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we got another. This right here was covered up, and that will be opened up. That's a GoPro crash again. That is an opening that can be used either for an air conditioner. We're probably going to pop one in there, but that would be temporary. It's in the hallway, and that will be a stained glass window at some point. But we're probably going to put an air conditioner in there. That one has to come out, and we're using that for the whole house. That one, that's a mini split, is going to be put in this back hallway. So the plumbing has to come out through the wall here and run out through the ceiling in here and then down. And there's another one upstairs that needs to be routed the same way. So this will most likely be popped out, and I already have the electrical and everything there. Thinking ahead, this is all planned to be done in stages. The biggest stage that was missed was the workshop, and it's really hard to do stuff without the shop there. The whole plan was to have a wood shop right there for building all the furniture in here, and actually for part of the YouTube channel as well, but that'll happen someday. Okay, so I need to find, I'm going to go through all of my studs here. There's not a whole bunch of them. I'm going to find the two with the biggest bow to them, and I'm going to use those for the outside studs. And I'm going to put the bow in towards the wall, because once I lift this up, that can easily be taken out. I'll just clamp it over to the wall and screw it. So standing in the middle, you can't do that, and it'll make it easier to lift the wall up with that being bowed inwards. So I'm going to find them two bowed studs, get those in, then jiggle these two into place, get those in, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studs in the middle. And then I believe I can tip it up then. So I better get going. The sole plate is attached. I think everything's ready to go. I just got to get the boards that I'll tip it up onto on that side of it, and I need to get the top plate on. Top plate gets 3 screws into every full stud. I'll probably pop 2 in these little cripples. Then I can tip it up, so let's get at it. Okay, that's gonna have to wrap it up. The sun's already setting and nothing really left to do except tip it up. I just got to put the 2x4s on the edge, and I think I'm gonna tip it up, set horses under it, then put that brace underneath it, and then continue to tip it up. I think Natalie and I can lift it, possibly the 3 of us. I don't know if we really need 3 people to tip it up. It's probably only 200 pounds. These were 400 pounds. So, I don't know. It's just got these tiny little headers. Well, we'll see tomorrow. So, first thing in the morning, we're going to tip this up and I'm going to get it all screwed together, put the tie plates on, and then start on the wall up against the house. I need that on so I gotta cut the foam for the rafter goes up against the sheathing behind the foam, and the roof goes back there too, and then the rubber will attach to that. It's pretty complicated, but if you got any questions about it, make sure you put them in the comments below. And if you want to see the progress, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon so you receive notice when I post new videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.